Hello everybody. I'm not gonna talk about what this stream is about immediately because I want to make sure a good amount of people are in here, you know, because I want everybody to be on the same page. Like, here's the thing, I'm not doing this for attention. I'm really not. It's just the fact that I've taken so many long breaks from YouTube without any kind of explanation as to why, that I feel like you guys kind of deserve an explanation at this point. And I really didn't want it to have to like come to this, but it's honestly, it's my own fault that it has come to this, and now I kind of have to reveal to you what goes on inside my head, just so you guys can know why I'm constantly disappearing from YouTube. So, fuck. Damn it. Okay, here we go. So, 200 people are watching. I guess that's enough. So, fuck, dude. Some of you are already aware of this, whether you're one of my best friends or you see me vague post about my feelings from time to time on Twitter or wherever the hell you follow me. But there are also a lot of you who aren't aware at all of the emotions I experience on a daily basis. Fuck. Basically, I'm suicidal. Yeah, I'm suicidal. And I have been suicidal on and off for nearly 6 years now. Ever since I was about 14 or so, 14 or 15. But recently, and when I say recently, I mean around mid-2017, back when I lived with my best friend, to present day, right now, right this moment, I've been more suicidal than I ever have been in my life. And when I say I'm suicidal, I don't necessarily mean I want to die, like I crave death. No. That's honestly the last thing I want to happen. It just means that I'm so miserable to the point where I feel like suicide would be my only chance at ever experiencing peace again. And I'm willing to go through with it if I eventually feel hopeless enough. Fuck, dude. This is really hard for me to say, guys. Like, seriously. But why am I so miserable? You may ask. It's not necessarily because I have, like, a bad life or anything. Actually, I wouldn't consider my life bad at all. It's not necessarily ideal, but it's by no means bad. You know? The reason I'm so miserable, it's because of myself. It's my fault. It's because of the way I act and the way my mind works. I've mentioned in the past that my self-esteem is quite low, but that's not nearly the reason for the misery I experience. The reason is self-sabotage. If you don't know what self-sabotage is, it basically means you constantly stand in your own way, that you constantly do things to keep yourself from achieving your goals and aspirations. Things like procrastination and drug use, and basically anything that will keep you from achieving something that you really want to achieve. And just saying it like that, it seems like a very easy thing to overcome. But the biggest problem is that, for the most part, it's a subconscious behavior, meaning that I don't really realize I'm doing it until way later on. And it's part of the reason why I disappear from YouTube so much. Well, not part of the reason, it is the reason I disappear from YouTube so much. And it's the reason why I was such a failure in school. It's the reason why I tend to not respond to people who try to talk to me, even people who are my close friends. It's the reason why I'm in a worse position in life than I could have been. Like, I could have been so much better off in my life right now, but because of this self-sabotaging problem, things didn't end up the way I wanted them to, you know? And when I finally do realize that I've been self-sabotaging, I get really depressed, like really, really depressed. And I beat myself up over it for days and days at a time. Then I try to make a plan of action to make sure it doesn't happen again. But that doesn't fucking work because the cycle just fucking repeats itself and I end up self-sabotaging again, and it just happens over and over and over, and it's a fucking torturous cycle. And at this point, it's just been going on for so long that I feel like I'm destined for failure no matter what I do. It makes me feel like I'm a completely worthless waste of space. And I don't know what the hell to do anymore about it. I really don't. I don't know if it's worth it to try to achieve anything. Because I just continue to stand in my own way. People keep telling me that everything is gonna be okay, to just keep pushing on, and eventually everything is just gonna get so much better for me, but considering how much I constantly stand in my own way, and I constantly ruin everything for myself, I feel like continuing to push on is just, it's completely pointless. It just feels completely pointless. I'm sorry if you hear my stepmom in the background. Sorry about that. She's really fucking loud. But yeah, I'm not a happy camper whatsoever. And I really hoped that I was never gonna have to get on stream and tell you guys all of this shit, because I didn't even tell my family about this, like my mom about this. I didn't even tell her about any of this until just this year, because I don't know, I just wanted to keep it all to myself. I just wanted to show people that I could get better on my own, that I could do everything all on my own. I could just be successful on my own. But because of how much I self-sabotage and stand in my own way and just I don't know, I just feel like I am destined for failure, like I was never meant to be anything. And I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Really don't. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make any of you cry or anything. My god, I wish my fucking stepmom would shut her mouth right now, dude. She's so loud for no reason, but... I'm really unhappy. Oh my god. Alright, sorry about that. I was just muting until they shut the fuck up. Oh my fucking god. Sorry about that. That's why I don't like living with my fucking stepmom, because she's so goddamn loud for no reason. She doesn't know what a goddamn inside voice is. So fucking irritating. But, Vigor, thank you for the $5. That's meaningful. That's very meaningful. You didn't have to do that, like, at all. Just because I'm sad doesn't mean I need money, but thank you. Yeah, I am actually reading the chat right now. I wasn't before because I didn't want to see people trying to be ironically funny, because no matter what, even if I'm like talking about something sad, there's always that one person in the chat that likes to be a fucking asshole and make a joke out of it because they're so funny and edgy, and it's just like, dude, you're a fucking piece of shit. Go do something better with your life, like, seriously. Another thing that's really been fucking with me is that because of how many breaks I've been taking on YouTube, I legitimately feel like my channel is dying right now. Like, I just uploaded a video today, and I usually get around 1,000 views in about an hour, but today I got 300 in an hour. And I was just like, wow, fuck. I've really been fucking up when it comes to YouTube. Like, I used to be doing so good. I used to be doing so fucking good. Like, I feel like I've been letting you guys down so much because I keep telling you guys that, hey, I'm coming back to YouTube. I'm gonna make so many more videos. I'm gonna have an upload schedule and everything, and it's gonna be great. But then I disappear for like 2 fucking months. And I can't, I don't know. I don't get why I keep doing this, man. I don't get why this keeps happening. Also, Panda, thank you for the $10, man. It's really nice of you. Why do I care about my viewers? We're just strangers to you? No, you guys are not just strangers to me. You guys are my fucking community. Like, if I hadn't started YouTube and I hadn't had your guys' support, I would be so much worse off right now. Like, seriously, I would be so much worse off right now if I wouldn't have ever started YouTube. Like, the thing is, if you guys, I think I told you, I think I said this in a stream like about a year and a half ago, but the very reason I started this Jackoon channel was to keep myself from committing suicide. Like, I had another channel before Jackoon called Grizzly Avenue, but that one, I got completely bored of it, and I completely just abandoned it. And I was at that point in my life where I was actually thinking of just ending it all. Like, I got to the point where I was just like, you know what? I'm actually gonna do it. This is actually gonna happen. And then in January of 2016, I decided, you know what? No. I'm gonna make this YouTube channel, and I'm gonna try this again, just to see if I feel like I have something to live for. And what do you know? This channel ended up taking off, and I finally felt like I had something to live for. Like, obviously, I have friends and family to live for, but you know, when you're just so depressed to the point, when you're as depressed as I was, you stop thinking about friends and family, and you only think about your own emotions and your own happiness. And it's really selfish. Yes, it is really selfish, but it's just something you can't help when you're that fucking miserable, you know? Don't tell me she's gonna start fucking screaming again for no reason. Don't get why my stepmom can't have a goddamn inside voice. It's so annoying. Ugh. It's really good to see how much support I have, though. Like, I don't know what I would do without all of you guys. I really don't. No, my stepmom doesn't make me depressed. She's just really fucking annoying. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna kill myself, guys. I am suicidal, but at this point, I don't... Like I said before, I'm suicidal, but I don't want to die. My way of being suicidal just means I'm so miserable to the point where I feel like suicide would be my only chance at experiencing peace again. And if I feel hopeless enough, I would go through with it. But I don't know. I don't quite feel that hopeless at this point. Not to that extent. I feel like even if I am suicidal at this point, like, I still feel like I have enough to live for me to be able to continue trying, you know? depression and my relationship with me and my parents? No. No, not at all. My mom and dad are fine. It's just my stepmom that gets on my nerves. I really want to say that I'm gonna start making a lot more videos from now on, but considering the problem I have, I really can't even make that promise, and it fucking sucks that I can't even make a promise. It really sucks that I can't even make a promise to you guys that I'm gonna start uploading more, because I really want to. I really do want to, and I know you guys want me to. Just really fucking sucks, dude. You guys continue to tell me that you don't care how long I take to make videos and everything like that, but the thing you guys need to realize is that if I continue this self-sabotaging habit, this channel is eventually going to die. Even if all 200 of you continue to watch my videos, I will be grateful for the 200 of you, but 200 out of 30,000 people subscribed to my channel, that is a dead channel. And I'll be gaining absolutely nothing from it. So, what would even be the point, you know? Like, I'm at the point where when I first started YouTube, I didn't even need to make any kind of revenue off of my channel because I was a growing channel and I was only doing it for fun. But at this point, the point in life I'm at right now, YouTube is my only source of income. And if I lose this channel, I won't have any fucking income, like, whatsoever. Still haven't been able to find a job, like, no matter how hard I try. But that's because I fucking failed at school, you know? Don't even have a GED yet. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll find some other source of income. I don't know yet, but at this very point in time, YouTube is my only source of income, and if I lose YouTube, I wouldn't even only be upset at the fact that I wouldn't be making money anymore. I'd be upset at the fact that I completely lost the very thing that I worked so hard on, the thing that's been keeping me alive for the past 2 years, you know? I am in school right now, actually. But the thing is, the self-sabotaging thing also affects that, because when I'm in class, even when I'm in class, I don't fucking do anything. I just sit there, you know? I pretend I'm doing stuff, but, like, in reality, I just don't want to be there. I don't need any of you to send me money through PayPal. I'm not gonna give you ways to send me money. Like, if you really want to send me money through Super Chat, like, that's your choice, and I can't stop you from doing that, but I'm not gonna give you ways to send me money. Have I heard of Digby the Goat? Yes, I am friends with him. Why? That's random. But yeah. I have a Patreon. I only have 3 patrons though. But I'm grateful for those 3 patrons, you know? Like, seriously, people donating money to me every month, that's goddamn awesome. Like, no matter how many people do it. If you're really willing to donate fucking $2 per month to me, even just $2 per month to me, that's fucking awesome. What's the Patreon? The Jackoon. My username. I'd hook you up with a therapist, but they're up in Oregon. Yeah, I live in Georgia, so that's a little too far away. People, guys, I don't even think I can afford a therapist. That's why I've never gone to one. Reminder that I'm not necessarily poor, but I don't have a lot of money. I just don't think I can afford a therapist. That's why I've never decided to even go to one. What would a meetup do for me? Oh. I don't know about that. I'm not the most social person in real life, you know? Like, I would be really fucking nervous at a meetup. Seriously. Plus, I don't think I'm nearly popular enough to even have a good amount of people show up at a meetup if I ever announced one, so I just don't even see the point. Go to a counselor in school. Well, I'm not in high school. I'm 20 years old. And the school I go to is just a GED school, so they don't really have counselors there. I don't know, I don't think I could ever do a meetup, guys. Like, that shit. I'm just not good with crowds, like, at all. Maybe one day I would do it, but at this point in my life, I don't think I could bring myself to do one, ever. Plus, I just really don't feel like I'm well known enough to have a good amount of people show up Because it would be fucking awkward if, like, 3 or 4 people showed up. Like, what the hell would we even do? Just stand around and talk? Like, there's nothing to do in Georgia either, you know? I think you should smoke weed. You know, I would fucking love that, but you can't find weed in Georgia. You cannot find weed in Georgia. I've tried. You can't. Buy weed on the dark web. Yeah, if I want to fucking get arrested and thrown in jail for the rest of my life for drug trafficking. Totally. Do I live in the city or country? I live in a neighborhood in the middle of the woods, basically. Like, it's a suburban neighborhood, but it's like right in the middle of the woods. So there's like a shit ton of trees just everywhere. Athens is a great place to find weed, I hear. I don't want to say what city I live in because I don't trust people to not come find me. I really don't. California is literally only countryside? What? Huh? What? I lived in California for 19 years. It is not only countryside. I live 3 hours away from Savannah, Georgia. No, I live closer to Atlanta. Like 20 minutes away from Atlanta. Get weed from Digby? He doesn't live in Georgia. I don't know him in person. Southern California? I lived in Southern California for 19 years. It is still not countryside. Literally, the city I lived in, there is like no country whatsoever. For cities upon cities upon cities, it was suburbs. Only suburbs. I think I'd know what California looks like, Southern California especially, after living there for 19 years of my life. Whoops. Don't become a druggie? I mean, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm a druggie. I have done some drugs. Nothing too bad. But, yeah, I wouldn't become a druggie. I've never done anything, like, too hard. if you think fucking Southern California is countryside, look at Temecula. That's the city I lived in. That is far from countryside. There is some there's mountains, there's wine country there. That's like but that's where like a bunch of wine is made, and there's still a shit ton of like suburban housing up there. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. That means a lot. It really does. Play video games or some shit. Too bad I'm not a gamer. What is black tar heroin? Black tar heroin is heroin. It's a type of heroin. Do I want more IRL friends? I don't know. Do I? I mean, I don't have any friends here, you know. So I guess I wouldn't mind, but I'd feel honestly kind of weird meeting one of my fucking fans in person, you know. I don't know. I don't mean to sound mean when I'm saying that, but I feel like if I were to meet one of my fans in person, that they wouldn't really think of me as a friend. They'd think of me as more like one of their idols and person they looked up to. I mean, I don't know. It would just feel kind of weird to me. What do I personally like? I like drawing, even though at this point I've almost given up on drawing because I just can't fucking draw a goddamn animal head anymore. Like, the only thing I can draw is a fucking front-facing animal head. Like, I can't draw one from 45-degree angle or fucking profile. And no matter how hard I try, it just always ends up looking so terrible, and I just get so fucking stressed. I'm like, God damn it, I don't even want to draw anymore, and I just give up. And it's like, is it even worth it to get fucking so goddamn frustrated trying to improve in this shit, you know? Just, like, I want to draw and I want to get better. It's so frustrating, dude. I feel like it's not worth getting so frustrated over. It's not even that I don't know how to draw, like, from a 45-degree angle and shit. It's just whenever I try to draw it, it ends up looking horrible. Like, it's weird because I used to know how to. I used to be able to just do it no problem, but because I stopped drawing for so long, it's like I lost some of my art skills. I don't know what the hell happened. If I tried any other forms of art, I don't even want to get in, I don't even want to try anything else art related. That's not drawing, because I'll just get frustrated trying to learn it. I just kind of want to stick with what I know. Do I believe in God? No, I do not believe in God. I am not religious whatsoever. I don't fucking have time to devote my life to the Bible, you know? Do I like music? Yes. Music is one of my escapes from reality. I have a Discord server. Do I think that someone has to be hilarious or entertaining to be friends with me? No, not really. You just have to be nice. Like, you just have to be a good person. And if I like you, I like you, you know? It just really depends. Like, I don't set out to find a certain type of personality to be my friend. It's just like, if I meet you and I like you enough, I'll consider you one of my friends, you know? That's how it is. Sorry, I needed water real quick. Do I watch or listen to Luna? No, I don't listen to his fake fucking stories. I don't give a shit about Luna. How was the snow? It was alright. Not really one for snow. I don't really care about snow. But, yeah, snow. It was okay. Okay, so, people asking for my Discord server. Check the description. I just added the link to my Discord server in the description, so if you want to join it, which I'm sure most of you do, go ahead. Just please don't be fucking assholes or like really cancerous, because I don't know, just be decent. I know he's not religious, but that might be the problem. What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I don't care if you think Jesus was just a hippie magician, there's good lessons in the church. Okay. If that's what you believe, good for you. If religion makes you happy, good for you. But personally, religion does not fucking help me, buddy, okay? My dad and my stepmom are religious, and they've been trying to convert me to Christianity ever since I was 13 years old. I've never believed in it. It's never helped me. I've never enjoyed it. It's never brought me joy. I'm happier being non-religious. And there are multiple people in the world who aren't religious, who have the happiest lives ever that I could only dream of having. And they don't need some fucking God or Jesus in their lives to feel happy. Okay? That's how I feel. I know you're trying to help. I'm not mad at you or anything. I'm just sternly explaining to you why I don't need religion in my life. Religion has been a bigger part of my life than I have ever wanted it to be. Completely against my will, too. So, yeah. I really just don't like hearing about it anymore. I get it too much on a daily basis from my dad and stepmom talking about how I need Jesus in my fucking life. And I'm just like, okay, whatever you're saying. When in reality, in the back of my head, I'm saying, fuck you. I don't need some fucking Bible or some fucking fake religion to make me feel like I'm worth something. Because basically how my fucking dad described it, they make it as if without Christianity they would be nothing. So basically, the only reason they're Christian is so they can feel like they have something to live for. And that's sad. That without fucking religion, they wouldn't have anything to live for. That is fucking sad. It's just kind of fucking weak-minded, if I may say. Not that I'm saying I have a strong mind. The fact that I'm a fucking suicidal makes me fucking weak-minded as hell, but... You know... At least I'm not looking at some fucking fake religion to help me escape these suicidal thoughts. Well, I see what you're saying, Vigor, but considering the fact that I've literally been in church and heard my stepmom in prayer say, "Without you, Lord, we would be nothing." Like, Jesus fucking Christ, that is so sad. Like, why do you really think that without this goddamn bullshit religion in your life, that you would be nothing? Do you really feel that worthless about yourself? That you have to self-validate by saying that God loves you? It's fucking stupid. It's happier than believing that you're just a random lunk of cells. I don't believe that. I believe that is what our physical body is, but I do believe that we also have an internal soul, you know? Like, honestly, here's the thing. I'm not atheist. I'm not the type of guy who thinks that when we die, we just die and nothing happens. Like, that's a really shitty way to think, too. I guess you could say I'm agnostic as to where I don't know what the fuck happens to you when you die. But I do believe that you have an internal soul, and that when you die, that soul leaves your physical body. But I don't know what happens from there. And so I just tell myself that when I die, I will find out. You know, I don't fucking think about it. There's no point in thinking about what's gonna happen to you when you die. That makes your life fucking miserable. It's like, what's the point of even living life if you're just going to think about what happens after this life? Like, live life in the fucking moment. I'm not gonna talk about religion anymore, because honestly, religion is boring. What gives me a sense of worth? My friends, my family, and my YouTube channel. That's what gives me a sense of worth at this point in time. Do I have any other hobbies other than YouTube or drawing? No, I don't. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. I mean, I guess if you consider going to the gym a hobby, and I guess if you consider lifting weights a hobby, uh, yeah, I guess lifting weights is one. Do I enjoy singing? Yes, I do. I really do. Did I draw that art? No, I did not. And honestly, I forgot who did. And I feel kind of bad that I forgot who did. Next time I do a stream, I'm going to make sure to credit the person who drew this because they deserve it. Because this is seriously one of the best pieces of fan art I've gotten. Do I ever plan to have children in the future? Yeah, I do. If I find the right person and they also want to have children with me, then yeah, I'll definitely have children with them. Like, I don't even fucking care how old I am. Like, if I fall in love with someone and they want to have children, okay. It'll happen. I thought you said you didn't want kids once. That was when I was dating my ex. I didn't want kids with her because I knew she wouldn't be a good mother. Like, I knew her. I knew her too fucking well. I knew she wouldn't be a good mother. Like, yeah, I admit, I told her that I didn't want kids in general, but I would have felt like a piece of shit if I would have said, I just don't want kids with you. That would have been really fucked up. But yeah, that's why I said that back then. I just didn't want kids with my ex.
Melvin the Menace said, oh, did he not disable this?
What the fuck?
Melvin the Menace said, my power.
What the fuck just happened?
Melvin the Menace said is immeasurable.
What the fuck's happening? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, it's Discord. Okay, I gotta turn the sound down then. That was Discord. That scared the shit out of me, dude. Jesus fuck.
Melvin the Menace said, I am your god, Jack Hoon.
Oh, shit. Melvin the Menace is in the chat. Jesus Christ. You're fine, Shot Dead. I was never upset with you or anything. Am I ever gonna do a face reveal? You know what? That's a good idea.
Melvin the Menace said,
I'm gonna
hey
do that
Jacqueline,
in the
you're a cool
Discord
dude,
server
so
right
I
now.
hope
We'll do
things
a
get
face
better for
reveal.
you.
I've done one before. I've done a face reveal multiple times in the past, but I continue to gain new subscribers who haven't seen my face before, so fuck it. I'll just do it. I'll do it again. Why not? So if you want to see my face, get in my Discord server right now. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. I need to say something to my mom real quick.
Melvin the Menace said to the stream chat, please praise me you peasants. Also, I will stop now.
Alright, I'm sorry about that. I was talking to my mom about the whole suicide thing earlier, and she's like really fucking worried about me, so I just had to let her know that I'm alright at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna get that face reveal ready right now. Get that picture. Alright, so if you're not on Discord right now, get on Discord right now. It's time for a face reveal. Alright, let's do this. I'm about to post it. I just hope
Melvin
it's
the
not
Menace said, show me that face daddy tired
scrolled
face.
past too quickly. Because there's so many people messaging at the moment.
Hot Sun with face copyright trademark Jack-O-Lantern said Hagenschau.
I don't know. There you are.
Melvin the Menace said 10/10.
I'm a lesbian, but you're hot. Jesus Christ, people. Apparently I look like Egoraptor. Not really. I wouldn't say that. I know in this picture I look like I'm white, but I'm actually only half white, and I'm also half black, so my skin's actually a good bit darker than it shows in the picture. It's just because of the filter I put on the picture that my skin looks fucking white.
Melvin the Menace said Jackoon eggplant.
Oh boy. Tonight has been quite a fucking night, guys. Very, very, very emotional night. Like, you guys don't even know the half of how emotional I've been feeling tonight. Like, I literally fucking... After I uploaded my most recent video today, I got all of a sudden extremely fucking upset because of how little views it was getting. So I slammed my laptop, I turned off my lights, and I just laid in bed and I started crying. And it wasn't even just because of the video. It was because I thought to myself, the reason this is getting so little views is because of how much I've been self-sabotaging. So I just got really fucking mad at myself. And I basically just fucking cried like a little bitch in my bed for like 10 minutes. And then I messaged my mom and told her I was suicidal. And then after I talked to my mom, I was originally going to write a really long tweet about how I was feeling about everything, but then I realized, you know, if I just write a tweet, I'm not gonna reach nearly as many people as I want to, so I'm just gonna make this a stream. Yeah, it's hard telling you guys about my emotions. Like, I usually don't tell people, like, when I fucking cry and shit like that. I just feel like I gotta be more open from now on.
Melvin the Menace said Hail Melvin, or be burned in the pit of despair. Peasants must obey.
Jesus. Accepting you're depressed is the first step to recovery. Yeah, I agree. I've definitely known that I've been depressed Ever since
Melvin the Menace
I
said
was like
Jakun is a
14 years
special boy
old,
and I
but
hope he does better
I
too.
never wanted to accept it because I always wanted to just ignore it and get past it and tell myself, I'm gonna be strong, I'm gonna get through this, and it's gonna be amazing. But nope. Nothing ever worked out the way I wanted it to because of how much I stand in my own way. So things really need to change. Things really do need to change, but no matter how much I want to just finally accept what I'm going through right now and what I've been doing, like, I don't know if I can even promise that my behavior will get better because of how much I self-sabotage. Why not go see someone about your depression? Wow, my mom's actually gonna talk to my dad about it on Tuesday. The only reason I'm not talking to my dad about it is because I feel really, really weird. Like, because of the type of person my dad is, I feel really, really weird going to him about these types of problems. Like, I don't know how he's gonna react or how he's gonna try to help me or just what he's gonna do. So I just try to stay the fuck away from him with these types of things. But today, after talking to my mom about it, she told me that she's gonna call my dad and tell him about everything I've been going through. And I'm gonna see what he does about it. Because, I mean, I live in his house, and he is a psychologist, so maybe he'll try to help me. And I'm just hoping he doesn't try to bring religion into it, because my mom said that she's going to tell him specifically not to fucking bring religion into it, you know? I'm getting sick. Huh. Is that Danny? Like, Danny Flowers? Because you're a mod and your name is Danny. And that's the only Danny I could really think it could be. Hey, it is Danny Flowers. It's been a while since I've seen you. I don't ever remember you. Oh, you have been to one of my streams before. You were in one of my streams before. Oh, yeah, yes, microphone. Oh shit! Oh, sorry about that. I was stretching. But yeah, it's good to hear from you again, microphone. It's okay. I understand. I understand. Like I definitely understand. Not gonna bring up the past or anything, but like I get it. I get everything. Whew. It is 9 p.m. I'm surprised I still got 150 people watching me. It's a school night. Oh my god, Paul. Paul's here. Paul! That's my brother. My brother's here. Dude, you missed everything. Literally everything I just talked about. Boy, oh boy. I wish you could have shown up at the beginning of the stream because I just explained everything about what goes on in my head.
Melvin the Menace said hashtag Ben Melvin. Also, Jacqueline Goodboy.
You could have been here to hear the entire stream because I am not about to go through all of that again. I'll probably message you later and tell you. Had to put the little one down. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Children. Those goddamn children, huh? But yeah, Paul, I'll text you later and I'll tell you everything I said during the stream because you kind of deserve to know about it too. It's fine. You don't gotta send me money. You really don't. Y'all gotta say some stuff that I can actually respond to because I don't really feel like sitting here not talking. Like, I'm surprisingly... This stream actually made me feel better. Thank God. It seems like every time I fucking stream, I always end up feeling better. Like, no matter what mood I'm in. This is why I am so grateful that I decided to start this YouTube channel. Like, seriously. Yeah, I do. I do got a heck of a following. I really do. Oh yeah, Danny, you are a microphone. I forgot. You have, like, the biggest fucking afro on the face of the earth. That's really all I can say. That was lame. How do you get your Discord? By signing up for Discord, bro. I'm not about to explain that boring process. It's gotten bigger. I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has, Danny. Sure it fucking has. Do you own or owned any pets? Yeah, I do, but they're in California. Because I couldn't bring them with me on the plane to Georgia, you know? I make a lot of people moist on my stream. I can literally just sit here and talk about fucking mac and cheese all day, and someone will talk about how fucking wet they are or how hard they are. People are weird in my stream. Wait, what? You moved? Yes. I moved back in October, Danny. I lived with Justin for 4 months from June until September. And then in October, I moved to Georgia because shit just wasn't going good for me down there. But I plan to come back this year. I definitely plan to come back this year. I don't plan on staying in Georgia longer than a year. Who has been a big idol to you? Oh no, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Keep your voice down. I'm trying to speak. God damn it. Sorry, my fucking stepmom bursts out of her room like talking so fucking loud for no reason. Oh, now my dad wants to be loud. That's cool. That's awesome. What's my favorite cartoon? I would have... Fucking really? Fucking really? I just want to sit here and have a conversation with the people in the chat, but then my dad and my stepmom have to make a bunch of annoying ass noise. But yeah, my favorite cartoon would have to be. It's a tie between Ed, Edd n Eddy and The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Because those were like two of the shows I watched the most as a kid. How is Georgia compared to SoCal? Georgia is just, at least the area I live in, it's very woodsy, a bit more rural, and California is just suburbs upon suburbs upon suburbs upon suburbs. How old am I? I am 20 years old. Adventure Time and regular show. Yes, I know. Those are your two shows, Paul. I know those are your two shows. I mean, I like Adventure Time and I like regular show, but I never really got, like, super into those shows, you know? But with Ed, Edd n Eddy and The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, I've seen so many fucking episodes of those shows that I can literally watch like 4 or 5 seasons of each of those shows and I'll remember every single episode. Like, I love those fucking shows. You thought I was 18? No, I was 18 when I started this channel 2 years ago. I didn't say I lived in a rural area. I just said it's more rural than where I used to live. Like, Paul, if you were to see, you haven't been to California since you were like 11 years old. If you were to see where I lived, what that area looks like now, you would be like, holy fucking shit, there's like no trees anywhere. It's just houses. Like, just houses and shopping centers. That's what California is. You sent me supportive art? That's nice of you, Nona. Hi, Frenzy. You are very, 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 very late to the party, Frenzy. I'm only 12 and a half? Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, I went through puberty when I was 7. Totally. What songs you listening to currently? Well, mostly System of a Down and Serj Tankian. If you don't know who Serj Tankian is, that's the lead singer of System of a Down. He makes his own songs and they're fucking awesome. But yeah, that's mostly the music I've been listening to lately. I love them. Yeah, basically. Favorite book? Huh. I don't have a favorite book, but I do have a favorite book series. It's the Warriors series. I used to read those books when I was like fucking 13, 14 years old. Not really into them anymore. I was really into them in my early teenage years, but not anymore. I still consider it my favorite book series though, because I don't read very much at all. Hi Justin, JMB, my buddy. All the people are showing up to the stream now. Hell yeah. What is my least favorite color? Probably yellow. Yellow's fucking ugly. You literally started Warriors yesterday? You are very, 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 very late. Who do you felt when you become famous? What? Are you asking how I felt when I became famous? Even though I'm not famous, I'm just semi-popular? If that's what you mean, it honestly didn't really feel like anything. Because even though I'm like well known on the internet for the most part, it doesn't really change anything in my day-to-day life. I still feel like a normal person. You know, it's just my popularity is just on the internet. And I know it's real people that like me, but I've never been noticed in public places, you know. And the only people in my personal life that know about my channel are my family and some of my friends. So yeah, it didn't really feel like anything. Like, I know there are a lot of you in the chat who actually want to be like, who aspire to be popular YouTubers. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's not as glorious as you think. It's really not. It's really not as glorious as you think. It doesn't really feel like anything. Hi, Spockter. Surprised to see you at one of my streams. You haven't been to one of my streams in like fucking forever. It's alright though. Do not mind. When Frenzy enters the chat is radio silence. SMH, my head. That's because people don't like basement dwellers. So, shut the fuck up. Thank you, Kilgara. That means a lot. It really does. I wish I had better words to say to people who compliment me, but I'm just really shit when it comes to compliments, you know? Do I like relaxing in my spare time? All the time for me is spare time, basically, because of how much I fucking self-sabotage. But I'm not gonna bring that up again. I was getting happy. It's not your fault, though. That was just me bringing some fucking sad shit up. Anyways. What time is it in Georgia for you? It is about to be 10 p.m. How come you very rarely post? Like I said, I am not getting into that again. This entire stream The entire first 20 minutes of the stream was dedicated to explaining why I've rarely been posting videos. So, I'm not going to explain it again. Because I'm not about to get sad again. Do you plan to have a part-time job? I've tried to get a part-time job. Nobody's hiring me. I don't know what it is. I try to get hired. It doesn't happen. And I tell people about it, but then people are just like, "Oh, you gotta keep trying. Oh, you'll find a job eventually. Oh, stop complaining. You'll." It's like, dude, what the fuck? Fuck jobs, dude. Fuck the workforce. So hard in the ass, man. Oh, shit. Finding jobs can be tough. Took me 2 years to find one. I've been looking for a job since I was 17. I've never had a job a day in my life. The only job I've ever had was YouTube. And that's not even really a job if you think about it. It's more of a hobby that you get paid for. Do I have some kind of felony charge on your record? No, I have a clean record. I did really bad in school, so I never graduated high school, don't have a high school diploma, don't even have a GED yet, but I'm working towards that. And living in California, they either want you to have like a year of experience or they want you to have a high school diploma or a GED. And that's why I was never able to get hired. And then even moving to Georgia, it's not even, Georgia just fucking sucks at hiring people, I think, because everywhere is hiring, but nobody ever fucking calls you back. Even if you go in and talk to the people, they don't fucking contact you. It's just like, Jesus, fuck the workforce, man. Such bullshit. Yeah, it did kill a lot of my chances. But it was my fault. When I was a teenager, I had the stupid fucking mentality that, oh, I don't need to graduate high school. It's not gonna help me in my life. And then I'm just like, in the future, I'm like, wow, I was fucking retarded as a fucking teenager, dude. I was really stupid. Like, why did I convince myself that I didn't need to graduate? I just can't help but think. I just can't help but wish I could fucking go back in time and do everything over again. Because I really could have had a much better life right now if I would have just fucking did everything I was supposed to do instead of complained. You're blown away? Why? Foster care really vamps your opportunities up. Whew, well, foster care doesn't sound like the most fun life. Not saying you have a bad life or anything. I don't know your fucking life, but personally, in my opinion, foster care doesn't sound that good. Jack is a bit homo on the homosexual spectrum. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Mean. Join the National Guard? Oh my fucking god. No, never in a million years will I ever join the military. I have never liked the idea of the military. At least me being in it. Fuck that all the way. There is more to the National Guard than just that. Are you kidding me? The National Guard and Coast Guard are like, aren't they like sub-branches of the Army? Pretty sure they are. I don't know too much about the military, but I know that one of those is like kind of the Army somewhat. Oh, that's nice, but still don't really see myself ever being in any branch of the military. It's not my thing. Do you like to walk in your nearby forest? No. Because the neighborhood I live in is basically just in the middle of the woods. In all the areas that are just like patches of forest, I guess, the trees are like super close together, so it's not like you can walk through it, you know? There's probably a shit ton of like gross animals and spiders and gross ass bugs and ugh. Military is not for everyone. That's why we have the right to not serve. But yeah, we have the right to not serve. But if you're a guy like me, you are forced to fucking sign up for the draft, even though the draft isn't even in effect. It's stupid. They're like, if we ever need the draft again, it's like, no, we're never going to need the draft again. Like, no matter what, the draft is not going to be brought back, because nobody's going to want that. Because in today's day and time, there are just so many fucking people in this world who would not be cut out for the military, that drafting people would weaken the military, you know? That wouldn't strengthen it. There would just be so many people who would just want to fucking kill themselves because they're forced to go into the military. Things aren't the same as they were back during the big-ass wars. So bringing back the draft would be a really bad idea. We might have to have a draft soon if we get in one. I highly doubt that we're going to get into a fucking war. And even if we do, we have more than enough troops. Way more than enough troops. We have more than enough people who are willing to ship themselves out into the military. I highly doubt we need the draft. That would be seriously fucking stupid if they brought the draft back. Like, there are so much more than enough troops at the moment. Snowflakes melting by the million. Shit, you got that right, dude. Like, seriously. Yeah, but, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to get going here, because, I'm getting tired. God, Paul. Hopefully, if the draft ever does come back, hopefully I'm over the age of 26. Because once you're over the age of 26, you don't get drafted. That is true, Paul. Like, we really wouldn't even need the draft if a huge war started. Like, this isn't the fucking... This isn't back in the days of the fucking Vietnam War. This is the fucking 60s. Way bigger population than there was back then. and way more people interested in the military as well. So oh shit. Nice to be 31. Mm-hmm. Good for you, Paul. Do I have a Twitch? No. I don't need a fucking Twitch if I can stream on YouTube. Plus, I'm not a gamer, so why would I even... I don't need a Twitch, bro. You should get a sex change just in case. Yeah, no thanks. I like being a dude. I like identifying as male. I am perfectly happy identifying as a boy. I have never once felt like I was the wrong gender. If you could be the opposite gender for a day, what would be the first thing you would do? I don't know. A lot of things pop into my head when you say that. And honestly, some of them aren't very PG thoughts. Got some work today. Later, y'all. See ya, Frenzy. Ugh. I swear to God, if she starts talking loud again. You know, I used to have a rule where the only people who could watch my streams were 13 and up, but now I don't give a fuck anymore. As long as you fucking support my channel, you can watch my goddamn streams. Even if you chopped your wiener off, you'd just be a dude without a wiener. Hell yeah. Not excited to be 20. Who would be excited to be 20? I wasn't excited to be 20. 20 is not an important age whatsoever. Yeah, it's the beginning of your 20s, but it's not an important age whatsoever. 21 is where it's at, even though I don't really like liquor that much. I like beer. Beer's good. I fucking love beer. But liquor can honestly go fuck itself. Last time I had liquor, it was like the day after my birthday. I drank liquor like at 5 a.m. and I was literally writhing in pain because my stomach hurt so badly. So that just completely turned me off from liquor for like ever. I'm turning 21 in May 8th. Wow, you're older than me. I'm not 21 till November. I'm a little boy. In Washington State, I can blaze it up at age 21. Yeah, that's how it was when I was in California, too. But when I lived in California, I started smoking weed at fucking 14 years old. I didn't give a shit. Oh, shit. Be 25 in July. Wowza. We got some oldies watching. Just kidding. 24 is not that old. I'm just not used to people older than me watching my streams or even watching my videos, because most of the people who watch my videos are in like the age range of like 12 years old to 16 years old, you know? You still do drugs? I smoke weed, for one, so if you consider that a drug, yes, I smoke weed. For two, I do acid. Or, I don't do acid, I just would do acid, because I've done acid multiple times and it's fucking amazing, so yeah. I like acid. I would definitely do that again. 3, I used to get unbelievably high off of cough medicine, but I literally almost completely fucked up my body doing that, because, like, back when I was living at my best friend's house, I used to get fucked up off of cough medicine literally every single day. And even while I was living here, I was doing it a lot, and both times I did it, both times I got into the habit of doing it, it got to the point where my kidneys started hurting. So I was like, whoa, hold on there. Kidneys are gonna fail. I need to back the fuck up. And now my kidneys feel fine. It's a learning experience. What if weed was a depressant or something? Weed is not a depressant. Weed is an upper. Alcohol is a depressant, because alcohol is a downer. That's why alcohol doesn't help with depression. It just makes you more depressed, and it causes you to depend on it. Acid will have some screwy long-term side effects. I know what I'm getting into. I definitely know what I am getting into. I don't go into doing drugs without knowing what the fuck I'm putting into my body, even if I know it's something really bad. But anyways, guys, it is that time. It is that time where I must depart. It's been good. It's been a good stream. I started off the stream really upset. I had just got done crying my eyes out. And I explained to you everything that goes on in my head. So, and I'm really glad. It makes me really happy knowing how much support I have. Like, no matter how long I just disappear, you guys are always here for me, like, no matter what, and it's fucking awesome to know that. Like, you guys don't know how much that means to me, like, really. So, thank you very much. I love all of you very much. You have no idea. And I can't make any promises, but hopefully I'll be able to get into the groove of making videos more often. Because after today's stream, I actually really want to try and make it happen because you guys deserve it. Not to sound fucking arrogant or anything, saying you guys deserve my entertainment. I'm not trying to say that. It's just like, you guys like my content, and I love you guys for supporting me, so I feel like I deserve to give back to you guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me for these 2 years. It's been awesome. And here's to another 2. Good night, everybody.